This is part 7 of my healthcare bill video series. We're now talking about the section of the healthcare bill. We're going between pages 14 and 15 where they're talking about dependents, okay? And what they're saying is that if you have a child in your house and he is 26 years of age or younger, now the healthcare industry has to provide healthcare insurance for that kid so long as, one, he never gets married, and two, he can be covered, or she, either one. But if either one of them has a child, then the coverage would not extend to that grandchild. It would only extend to the child himself. Okay, so let's say a parent works for a particular company and that parent has a child that is under the age of 26, and that child of theirs does not have a job and he's going to school. Well, then the healthcare provider for that parent has to cover that single kid until either he gets married, or they can cover the kid but not the grandkid. So let's say the parent has a kid under 26 years old, and this kid goes out and fathers a child of his own, or mothers a child of her own. Well, that grandchild would not be covered. And that particular stuff is actually covered in Internal Revenue Code Section 152, Title 26, Subtitle A, Chapter 1, Subchapter B, Part 5. I'll say that again. The Internal Revenue Code, Section 152, Title 26, Subtitle A, Chapter 1, Subchapter B, Part 5. And that covers the dependency thing. And the reason why I even mentioned that is because that this part of the healthcare bill does not modify the dependent definition under the tax treatment of the cost of coverage. Now, I would love for somebody to get on here and tell me what tax treatment of the cost of coverage actually means, because I looked it up on the internet and I couldn't find it, and it would be really nice to have a clarification on that. Okay, in the next part of the health insurance bill, there is a mention of the National Association of Insurance Commissioners. I will say that again. The National Association of Insurance Commissioners. Now, who are these people? The members of this group regulate the conduct of insurance companies. Let me say that one more time. The members of this group regulate the conduct of insurance companies. And the Secretary of Health and Human Services will be meeting with these people to come up with a plan on how you are supposed to now read your health insurance coverage. Now, when the health insurance companies from now on explain your health insurance coverage, they cannot present you with a plan more than 4 pages in length. That's right. And the document they present to you must be typed in no less than a 12-point font. And I tell you, a 12-point font is pretty big. Not the biggest thing you'll ever see, but it's a pretty big font. Okay? And the terminology that they're going to present to you must be able to be understood by the average person who is enrolling in that health insurance plan. And that's pretty much what I've got to cover in this particular video. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.